Yeah.
Well, I don't think you have to give him this one. I don't think the Herc one is in the mux.
That's Herc, yeah.
That's Herc. Yeah. Well, I think he can send you this screen.
I can send him either one.
Oh, okay.
I
Okay.
can send him either one. I sent him that. It's magic.
So Mike, they're asking if the 2500 is AC or DC.
That's AC voltage.
And what animals are
Bluefish?
found most often? Well, it depends on the depth and the region. So for our highlights, you can check in our website the highlights of every expedition, and you'll see some amazing footage of what our cameras have captured. Pretty neat.
It is. What altitude are we at right now? Well, the back of the vehicle's 4.5 meters or so off the bottom.
I mean total. Sorry, our depth.
Oh.
Altitude.
527.
Wrong direction.
And more people from Spain. Bienvenidos.
Take your bubble cam.
Okay.
Bye, Anthony.
Can we get those lasers back if possible? Oh, sorry. Thank you.
Yeah, we're switching video engineer here. So Bye, Anthony. Welcome, Ed.
Can we take a look at that white? Yeah, you just...
Check 1, 2.
You want to zoom on that video?
Roger, coming in. Now playing the role of the video engineer, Ed.
No, this is great. Yes, welcome, Ed.
Hi, nice to be here.
Oh, a bunch of crinoids. The sponge.
Wow, there's a lot there.
Cool sponge.
Thank you. Yep.
Coming out. Pilot, okay if I just push in past Mongo there?
Yep.
Thanks.
Yeah, thanks for exploring with us. I know the highlights are cool, but it's better to catch the live stream. Yep.
Check test 1, 2. Record, record. 3 green, 3 green. There.
Do you want to look at it? Yeah.
Do we play music during dives? No, we don't. Oh, hi. Another adventurous crab.
Oh, what is that?
Oh,
It has...
so
Does it have a face?
What in the world?
Where is he going?
I don't know, but he needs a soundtrack. Olivia Newton-John, maybe?
There's like no...
Can I come in on this while you're flying,
Yeah, go
Wendy?
ahead.
All right, thanks so much. I'm going to hold there and let you fly it.
You've got this, buddy.
Coming out with you. I think he's coming, headed towards you.
Yeah.
That's always hard.
another volunteer? No.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's done.
Ooh.
Oh. Yes.
A morning prancercise session. I'll come in just a little now that he's headed away from us.
I'm exhausted watching him.
Yeah.
Now he must rest all day. Oh, nope.
Oh. Nice.
Whew.
Is that a squat? I'm guessing whatever that is, the name includes the word like frenetic.
It's very similar to the other one that we
Yeah,
had. Yeah,
just bigger.
Just bigger.
All right.
Right. Yeah.
Need some Benny Hill music.
Do, 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 do.
To the left at 10. Well, to the left of the
Okay, another
lasers.
one.
Do you see that?
Yeah.
It's a different color though.
He's better blended in so he doesn't have to swim
Mhm.
away.
Yeah.
He's going for the camouflage route.
Bye,
Probably
going
bent a
off
choice.
screen. Another one.
Another one.
Mm. They are so cute. Okay, so we have a question about the second arm on Herc that was added recently. What is it for?
Oh, second arm. The manipulator?
The what was it?
Maybe?
What's the question?
We've had Mongo on there forever. We just don't use it a lot. I think they're asking about Mongo.
Oh.
No.
That's the name?
Uh,
You named
oh,
them?
that's a long story. Yeah. Yeah. Mongo is named after the character played by Alex Karras in the film Blazing Saddles.
Oh.
The character who, big guy. He was also a commentator on Monday Night Football for a while, Alex Karras was. And it's called that because it's a big, heavy, but not elegant manipulator. How many functions is that, Mike?
That's 7.
7?
But
But it's controlled by push button.
that's right, yeah, it's not
so it's just-
spatially correspondent. It's called a dumb arm.
You have to move. Can you move 2 motors at once on that?
You can, but not well or easily.
Yeah. So you have to kind of up, left, left.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
A, B, jump.
And what software do we use for voice comms?
So for our voice comms, we use RTS broadcast intercoms. So we use the same system that you would find at the World Series or the Super Bowl or the World Cup. Everything that people would wear in control vans there, we use here as well.
Cool. And we're gonna be diving for 2.5 hours more or less. Yeah, right? The plan was 8:30.
The
Yep.
plan is to recover at 8:30, last I
Mhm.
heard, yeah.
So 2.5 hours more.
Big rock right there.
Yep. It's not as big as the last one.
No.
What is that below the lasers?
It's a coral and there's 2 crinoids.
You want to go
Yeah.
in on it?
Yeah, we should.
Go
Yeah,
ahead.
Coming in.
there's a fish underneath it too.
Holding.
Whoop, whoop. Oh. It's cool. So the lasers are very useful for
Coming out.
reference. So the distance between the 2 dots is 10 centimeters. So that help us locate things
Go
and
full
also for measuring a little bit.
Yeah, it's good for us too, those lasers. It gives us a reference of size.
And also the location on the
Exactly.
screen for
Yeah.
us. Yeah.
Yep.
Mhm. So can Hercules do a barrel roll?
We've tried and tried and tried, and it just won't do it. But I have faith in Wendy. If anybody can barrel roll the ROV.
Oh, look at that.
No, because of the foam pack on the top. It's
Yeah,
just
can we
level.
zoom in
Yeah,
on
I
that
see it.
fish? Yep,
Yeah.
thank you.
Tadpole looking thing.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this.
A little rat tail.
Oh, maybe.
I'm gonna come out with him, Wendy.
Yep.
Keep him in frame.
Got a couple screen grabs.
Click the little one.
He's swimming away.
The video game skills. Down, 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 up, up, up.
Yeah.
What is that red? It is almost at 6 o'clock now at the very bottom. Is that a Coke can?
Oh, yeah.
Cherry Coke, I
Oh.
think.
Oh yeah, it is garbage. Yeah.
I prefer anthropogenic item.
Back by the lasers now.
Yep.
Yeah.
Coming in, if I may.
Yeah, that is a Coke.
Oh,
There you go.
yeah.
Good eye.
Oh, wow. Good eye.
That looks like an old type of can though.
Yeah. Coming out.
Georgia found a possible idea for that blackfish macroidae.
Yeah, so I think it was a red, not red tail, rat tail. Yes.
Nice coral at the top of the frame.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I wish we didn't have to go to sleep so we could just watch entire dives and enjoy all the details.
The last 12 hours are replayable on the website, right?
Yeah. What is the top speed on Hercules? Huh.
Maybe with no current, a knot and a half.
Oh, okay.
There's another one of those.
And yes, these are all volcanic rocks. Remember, we're very close to the Samoan hotspot that originated these islands. So we have a viewer that is an early career marine
Gonna go
scientist,
to the left.
hoping to get to work on the area of exploration someday. What advice do you have for someone like looking to get into the field? Well, I guess it depends on what exactly would you like to do in exploration. You could do video, you could do mapping, you could do the science behind. I would say, like, look what you're good for and what you enjoy the most.
But also, I always say look for opportunities as well. See if there's, you know, something like an internship on the Nautilus, you know, would enable you to try out different things and chat to a whole group of people, a very diverse group of people. And
The one just
yeah,
under
always
the lasers.
look for opportunities and take them.
Yep.
Can we zoom in a bit on that rock?
Coming in. Say when.
Right there.
Holding.
Gonna go in more? Go in a little more?
Yeah. Coming in. And
That's good.
holding.
Oh.
You're good. It'll settle out.
Alright. Can you come wide for a minute? So we
Aye.
get settled.
Are we doing a
Full
rock
wide.
sample here?
We're gonna try.
Okay, thanks.
I guess it'll have to be a smaller one, right, to fit in.
Yes, so all of the larger bio boxes are full.
Okay.
Choose wisely.
Not saying we can't put it in a larger box, but there would be another sample in there.
Okay.
And it'd be hard to distinguish between two rocks, I'd say.
Yes. We might crush the coral, so.
Choose wisely. I'm getting hungry.
Yeah.
I've been telling Becca I've been hungry since like 8 p.m. yesterday. Ooh, I'm still hungry.
We have some viewers baptizing the Coke
You're,
thing
auto
with
heading on there.
Oh, I thought it was.
Latin names.
That it would have been
Crocus
interesting to
canis.
see
And scientific names.
what year that can was from. That would have been, because I don't think the cans look like that now, do they?
Yeah,
No, they
it was
don't.
very different.
We're not sponsored by Coca-Cola, by the way.
Yeah, just in case.
Yeah, yeah, product placement.
Has there been any recent discoveries since July the 1st? Not that I know of.
Isn't
Do you guys
the
know?
30th today?
Ed, can you zoom in there? a
Yeah, I'll just keep the wrist in. Yeah.
Yeah.
I need a little bump up, I think.
Yep.
There we go.
little? Bump down.
Bump,
Yep.
yeah.
There you go.
Do you want
Ooh,
to look at
nice.
oxygen too, Becca?
Yes, thank you.
Another crab.
That looks like a big rock, Wendy. Oh.
Might be a little large.
Yeah.
You want me to bring Bubble around to you?
Yeah, this is really big.
Yeah.
Can you reach that from where we are?
I'm not sure if I can reach.
Let me see if I can get. It's up there.
Yeah, too far away.
Alright.
So when you sample, do you sit Herc on the bottom?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, yeah.
Alright. I can hop up there.
All right.
So no, we don't have a location where the viewers can chat amongst themselves about
That
the
would-
stream.
That would be cool, though.
Yeah.
There is a Facebook group of people who are ROV enthusiasts and watch Dive.
Maybe
I
through
just
Facebook.
don't recall what it's called.
Is that good?
Yeah, it looks like a pretty
Just
large rock.
Settle
though.
out.
Are you looking at this one? Oh, okay. Oh, that's a bit far away. Wendy.
Oh,
Sorry.
okay.
Looking
Sorry,
at
I
this
was looking at the wrong rock.
How is that possible?
Yeah, I don't know how you would get confused.
Yeah, that might be a shadow, eh?
Do you want to zoom in on it quick before? Go ahead, in.
Coming in.
Alright, come wide.
Wide eye.
That's time. Oh God. Okay.
Steal your
Well-
bubble camera for a second.
I have an interaction, so Maddie's gonna be taking the communications for a little bit. See you guys.
See ya. Have fun.
Hi, Maddie.
Maddie's not quite on headset yet.
I can't see Maddie from here, so.
Yeah. She's over here in the SCF timeout area.
Actually,
The sun is
I'm gonna
rising
just,
here in
I
American
think,
Samoa.
for a little bit.
Look at that.
Hey, 4 to 8.
Hi, Maddie.
Hey, Maddie.
How's it going?
Welcome to the
better.
4 to 8.
All
Nice
right.
to have you on our watch.
Thanks. It's a pleasure to be here. Have you guys seen anything cool?
Shark.
We saw a big shark.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
What kind of shark was it?
We have some stills,
Okay.
and we keep looking at them. We we had a potential ID. Let me find it.
Was that recently or a little while ago?
I
A little while
Hour and
ago.
a
feel like time is all merged.
What is time?
Yeah.
It's a construct.
Georgia is currently going through all 400 of her tabs.
I have so many tabs
Oh
open.
my goodness.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
That would explain why there's smoke coming out of this computer up here.
I get excited and then I'm like, I better not close that tab in case I need it again.
Fish.
It works for me, mostly. So we were thinking
Two fish.
potentially a shark from the family
another.
Hexanchidae.
Big rock.
Rock.
Big
Oh,
rock.
big rock.
Yeah, we'll pick that one up.
Yeah.
Might
There's the
not
rock.
be ballasted quite for something
Yeah, so
that
now we're looking
size.
for a rock, but that, I'm probably going to say no on that rock.
Yes.
Yeah.
Might have to drop a plate.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a big one.
Cool. So we're at about 500 meters, it looks like.
Yeah, we
Making
just got
some
into the
way?
400s. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
I feel like I was just in here. It's like
Fish.
deja vu.
Pretty chilly in here, so.
Yeah. Well, the sunrise outside is pretty spectacular.
Oh.
Yeah, we have it
Yeah.
on the
Where is it?
multicam.
Oh, you
yes.
do?
Becca's going to put it up on the big screen. Little glimpse. Oh, there it is. Very nice.
Yeah.
Thanks, Becca.
The aft cam, I think the stern is pointing away from the sunrise right now, but
It is rising.
it is lovely.
Thanks, Ed.
Yeah, I tried.
Yeah. Yeah, for viewers that don't know, we are in a dark, windowless control van, so.
The one right.
But yes, the shark was our highlight, Maddie.
That is amazing. We have somebody, I mean, I didn't see it, so I have no idea, but someone wrote in a
Gonna look in a little
blunt-nosed six
closer.
gill,
Go ahead.
potentially.
Zoom in.
Coming
Yeah,
in
we've had a few people.
and holding.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
took some stills. It's just that it's a little bit hard to
You want
zoom
that
in.
one?
So
Yeah.
we have a few ideas,
come wide.
and then we can confirm it later. But yeah,
Full wide.
we are open to suggestions.
So small dorsal, very small, very far back on the body, or none
Dip
at all.
down enough so you can see your porch in this cam.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'm pulling up stills.
There you go.
Yeah, I think. Oh,
Yeah, I don't see one.
I think it
That
is
could be a
there-
6 gill.
Hang on. Do you have the other picture, Becca?
Yes.
If there's another one that's a bit closer.
A little bit closer.
Oh.
Oh, nope.
What-
Not that.
Oh, it does have a dorsal though. That showed it.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, that's why I think it might be.
What computer are you looking at?
Nicely done.
Data.
Data. There's a computer called Data.
Or capture. CAP, sorry.
Right.
All good?
I think so.
Oh, interesting. That does,
So it does
There
have
you
a
go. A little bit
dorsal.
closer.
Yeah.
it does look like a
And then if you look at
6 gill.
my screen, Jeep's eye.
Yeah. It just
Yep.
opens like that.
Yeah,
Ooh.
Yeah.
pretty
Yeah,
similar.
that's awesome.
Yep.
Cool. So what
Yes.
depth did you see him at, or her? They?
It.
The
Thanks.
corrected one is 132.5.
The depth was around 600 meters.
Where are we going with this?
I think one of the starboard bins, right?
Yep. Can we zoom in a little bit on the rock and kind of...
Yeah.
Do the
Tilted.
spinny thing.
Go ahead, Ed.
Coming in.
Seems pretty flat.
There we go.
It's a good one.
All right, thank you.
Where's it going, folks?
Any of the smaller starboard bio boxes
Coming
are
out.
open.
Right, you got it.
We have a little
I can get the salvo if you want.
squat
you
lobster
starboard
up there
there.
too.
You ready? Yep.
Yep. Yep.
In he goes.
Which of the small boxes are open?
All 4.
Okay.
Okay, your pick. Right.
Yeah.
Are you ready to come out?
Yep. Open up.
Alright. Coming out. There we go.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Good shot.
Heyo.
Shoots, he scores.
Hold on a minute.
Yeah.
Gotta reindex this.
Yep.
There we go.
Have you
Alright.
all collected any other
Come in.
cool specimens as well? Or the watch before?
This is our second rock. And that's it. There hasn't been a lot of coral. We've had a few fish. Had some sponges.
Yeah.
So
We didn't see a whole lot during our watch either. It was a little barren.
Salvo normalement.
So that's your second rock. We had a rock. What?
You guys
What
had
kind
two
of-
rocks.
We had 2 rocks. We did.
Yep.
Oh dang. What rocks are we collecting? Like what sort of sparks our interest when we're looking at these?
I think we're looking at rocks from different depths, and we're interested in the oxygen concentration at these different depths and how it's going to relate to, I believe, the rock composition or just maybe the manganese crust that's developing on some of these rocks.
yeah, so every time that we are sampling a rock, we're also noting down the dissolved oxygen. So yeah, we took a rock earlier at 550 meters, and now we're at 497.
I see. And are they all the same kind of rock, or are they different rocks?
Hard to tell, with
Yeah.
just the camera. Some of the ones before were quite angular, and the last 2 have been rather rounded and seem to be maybe a little bit more porous, but that's something we'll examine more when we bring them up.
Cool. Do we ever collect fish? We do sometimes collect fish. We actually collected one a couple days ago.
Yep, and then last dive we had a fish self-selected itself for sampling. We found one, a smaller one in the bio box.
Oh,
that
you
we-
did?
Mhm.
Oh,
was
I
one
didn't
of
know
the-
There
that.
must be all sorts of those little, critters, especially when you take rocks.
Yeah.
All these associates that end up coming up, and
Yep.
which is good because a lot of people are looking for any sample for DNA analysis and barcoding. So
Yep.
So
Yep, well, when we're not aware of a sample, it's a little bit harder because we don't have any metadata for it. We
Right.
don't know exactly
Yeah.
where it came from, and if we go up 1,000 meters, it can be a change in habitat. But it is still sampled and archived just without any of the metadata that usually goes along with the sample.
Right. I don't remember seeing this. Was this your watch where you saw a small blob-y thing with jelly beans inside? Or was maybe that the 12 to 4?
I think that was the
us.
watch
I think that
before.
was-
Yeah.
Was it white and orange?
I'm not.
Was there someone writing in?
Yeah. They described it as a small blobby thing with the red jelly beans inside.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
I love jelly beans.
Yep, looks like from the image, it's like a reddish orange dots in this white sphere, and I don't think we have any better idea of what that is, but we will be looking at that more closely when Hercules is recovered.
Cool. Oh, did we sample it?
Yes, they did slurp it up.
Ooh.
And yeah, so after the dive, they'll have a live stream of the wet lab playing through nautiluslive.org. So if anyone's interested, you can kind of check it out. There's no audio, but it kind of gives you an idea of how we sample process and everything related to that.
Yeah.
Do we have a recovery time for this morning?
8:30.
8:30.
8:30. Okay.
Yep.
What's that banded fish there? Is that fish?
Yep,
I
that's a
think
fish.
so. We can check
Have you
them
seen
out.
those?
Yes.
Okay, disregard.
Is that the one that the chloro? I don't want to totally butcher the pronunciation.
Says the woman who was speaking Turkish on watch a couple days ago.
But we sampled a fish. Do you remember what the scientific name was for it, Rebecca?
Not off the top of my head. We did identify it. Suna, the science manager for this expedition, was able to identify it, but I do not remember right now what it
I feel
was.
like I have it in my phone.
Curious?
Chlorophythalamus? Chlorophythalamus.
We'd have to look back at the notes.
It's on tab 206.
Yeah. So that bottom left image that we're seeing on the quad, that is the back side of Hercules or the
No,
side
that's
side?
the front. That's from the top front of Hercules looking down. So
Okay.
what you see at the bottom of the frame is the very front part of the ROV, and you can see the bottom as we traverse over it.
Is that the front porch?
That is the front porch. That camera is called Bubble,
Bubble.
or sometimes it's called a brow camera because it's up very high on the ROV,
Oh.
and it can look around at a bunch of different things.
Swimming crinoid.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, cool.
So for
Yeah.
everyone who
Can we?
Yeah, let's
the
take a
one,
zoom if
yeah.
we can.
Yep.
Top on the
Yeah,
left.
coming right into
Yep.
the lasers
Yeah.
now.
Go ahead in.
Whoop.
Oh,
Oh.
So
don't
these are
stop
animals.
because of us.
We've had a few people ask, how they move, and there
Yep.
you go.
Yep.
So are they using their limbs to propel themselves, or do they
Yeah,
just kind of
it-
drift in the current?
No, it was just swimming.
Yep, they can move their arms, and it looks really cool. I'm hoping it's gonna do it again, but
It's settling back down.
yeah, they can move each arm and kind of pennulate them. I'm trying to think of the right.
Yeah, that's a good word. Undulate.
Oh, maybe yeah.
Yeah, and I'm sure the current helps as well.
Mhm. Looks like it's
Pretty
gonna float
happy where
back
it
down,
landed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember last year, wherever we were, the crinoids, every time we came up to them, they all jumped off the sponges and the corals, like a whole bunch of them.
Oh, wow.
Like all at once, yeah, and just kind of floated down.
Get Mongo out of this shot here.
So let's see. Our plan for this morning, so we'll recover the dive at 8:30, and then we have an ASV on board, which is exciting. So we can't do a Herc dive with an ASV, and then of course the ASV is autonomously operated and needs good weather and daylight to scoot about the ocean. So we will recover Herc and Argus around 8:30, send the ASV out, weather dependent, to get some near shore mapping of shallower water, and then I believe the plan is to dive again in the evening, if I'm not mistaken, if everything goes according to plan. Will the ASV also be collecting video footage when it's out, or is it just sort of doing
It has
mapping?
a bunch of cameras
Uh-huh.
that they use for obstacle avoidance,
Okay.
and we'll be streaming some of the computer displays from the ASV team while we're doing it. Some of those have a camera feed on it, but just from the surface,
Oh, right.
and it's low resolution
Right. So not quite as exciting.
and low frame rate, might be a frame a second.
No, there's a lot of people online right now. I'm going to take a look at our little map here. Oh, there are some countries that I haven't seen as well on my watch.
Which one?
Kenya is a new one for me.
Oh, that is new.
Hello, Kenya.
Jumbo.
Jumbo. We have a ton of people from the U.S. The entire coast to coast is lit up. Hello, hello. That makes sense just based on the time zone. The UK, Germany, Canada. This is in order of viewership as well, so you can tell how many folks are in each country. Belgium, Russia, Norway, Sweden, Philippines, New Zealand, Netherlands, Luxembourg, Japan, France, Spain, Denmark, and Brazil.
Wow.
Yeah. Let's see. I'm pulling up the map. Almost every continent. No one from Australia right now. But North America, South America, Europe, and Africa, and Asia. Pretty cool. Yup. Oh.
Yeah, there's not much coral, is there? But I think a little loose substrate.
I also saw mini herc on the back deck. Do we have plans for that little one? No clue.
Everyone's looking around.
Yep. I didn't hear anything. Someone asked. But I
Probably
don't
not
know.
on this leg.
Yeah.
Because you can't do any sampling, can you, with mini herc? Is that right?
Visual sampling.
Look at that tiny sea star.
So tiny.
Oh, it's so cute. Is that a leather star?
That's
Or-
a good guess, but I think when you get them this small, it's really hard to tell.
Yeah. He's so
Do you want
cute.
to go in?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I do.
Look how
Funny you should
small.
ask. It looks like one, though,
Yeah,
doesn't
it
it?
does.
Oh, sorry.
That's like,
Touchy.
oh, nice. Hey, little guy. About that big?
Yeah. Like a silver dollar size, maybe?
That's
Cool, thank you.
yeah, coming out.
Fishy.
You can go and pass the arm if you want.
Yeah.
Another
I just didn't want to
red
zoom
sea
while you
urchin.
were getting sorted.
There's something up there in the top right as well. It's like a red thing.
Oh.
Yep.
See it?
Crab?
Oh.
That.
The
Urchin? Yeah, it looks like an urchin.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's a nice one.
Oh, looks tinted.
It's a pretty color.
You want to
Yeah.
go?
Say again, pilot?
You want to go ahead in?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. Thank you.
You got it.
Just opening some more tabs.
we don't have enough.
I get excited.
Did you guys use Mongo, Mike? It seemed like it shouldered in.
It might have just been how it was stowed,
Stowed,
yeah.
during pre-dives.
No, it's slewed outboard as far as
It
it can
is?
go. I checked
Okay.
that earlier. 'cause
Yeah. And camera's racked out, right?
Should be.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's just if it's just looking down more than.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Is that another bottle? That looks like a plastic bottle.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah, it does. Is that
People.
number 2 on this dive?
3.
3? Oh, that we saw another one, huh?
We saw a Coke can earlier.
Yeah, you see a lot of garbage around.
Yeah,
Well, we're closer to a bigger population, so
Right.
it makes sense. And I think the way that the currents move at the surface here, everything comes this direction. So, yeah.
Anemone.
Dun, 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 dun.
Anemone. Dun, 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 dun. So on this dive, I don't know, Georgia, that we're looking for any one thing in particular, right? We're sort of just doing more of a generalized survey.
Yeah, so we've done some transects. We've done 3 so far.
Okay.
So before we head on up and recover, we'll do a 4th. So I'm waiting till we get a little bit shallower. And then we'll do another transect. And then we've done a few photomosaic grids. But really for that, we're looking for a really interesting or different habitat, which we haven't come across yet.
Okay.
And then sampling-wise, it's pretty general. So we're looking for those rock samples. So we've taken a few of those already, as Becca explained. And then really our requests are other marine invertebrates, sea pens. So it's a few people doing studies on, in barcoding and looking at biodiversity. So there's not sort of one main focus.
Sure.
And then, yeah, just exploring. We're trying to make our way up to the shallowest part of this. It sort of becomes a peak, a little pinnacle. So we're going to see how far we can get up. And, yeah, keep exploring. So we still have a little bit of time, which is good.
And is this part of, so we're just off of Tutuila Island. Is this a region that's been fairly charted before, or are we sort of among the first to see this region?
To do dives, we are.
Mhm.
So this is a ridge that extends off of our Nu'u, which is a small island. And there's the Nu'u Special Management Area, which is under the sanctuary's jurisdiction.
Okay.
So it's a sort of really long, wide ridge that we're diving off right now. So I think it's been mapped. Has it, Miles? I think it's got pretty good. There's a few little gaps on it.
It's been mapped, I think, a couple times.
Yeah.
Urchin.
But dive-wise, this is the first time at this spot.
Cool.
So we're very pleased we're able to get in because it's pretty exposed this time of year.
Yeah.
So we found a really good window to jump in. So very exciting.
Very exciting. All right. Well, thanks for letting me crash your watch party.
Bye, Maddie.
Bye. I'll see you all for breakfast.
Can't wait.
Later.
Oh, that's a nice starfish, sea star.
The sea star there is.
Feel obligated to say it's Patrick.
That should be called a bubble gum.
Do you want to go in?
Yeah, if possible.
Sure. All right, come wide.
Thank you.
Coming out.
Hello, everyone.
Welcome back.
You're back.
Thank
How was the
thank you.
interaction?
It was fun.
What age was your audience?
There were teachers in Ecuador.
Oh, so great.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah.
It was fun.
I'm surprised you didn't come up here and start speaking to us in Spanish.
My first interaction in Spanish, so that was pretty cool.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
great. ¿Cómo se dice shark?
Tiburón.
¿Qué?
Tiburón.
Tiburón?
Tiburón.
Tiburón. Tiburón grande.
Tiburón grande.
Si es gills? No sé. You could buy fine in a restaurant. Describing a shark species, apparently not so much.
But you're trying, so.
Yeah.
What's the deepest Hercules can go? It can go 4,000 meters in depth. So have any of your surveys captured footage of an underwater landslide?
Not that I've heard of. You mean one happening?
Yeah. Yeah, in Portuguese, shark is a tubarão. Tubarão. Am I pronouncing it right?
I don't know who you're asking. None of us speak Portuguese.
No, I'm asking our audience.
So many of these squat lobsters with the gray back.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Can we actually zoom in on one if we have time?
Sure, do you see one right now?
Yeah, there's like,
middle of the screen, just
yeah.
above the lasers.
Yep.
Not seeing him.
I can come in a little bit if that helps.
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
go in a touch.
So somewhere in that frame?
Yep.
Yes.
Oh,
so,
okay, I
yeah,
see
you
him now. Yeah, I got it.
He looks like a rock.
Oh,
Yeah.
Well camouflaged.
Blends in well.
I think it's the same type of
Alright, go ahead.
crab, just maybe
Yeah. Maybe.
older.
Or maybe just something different attached to it.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out if this is like a shell or something organic that's it attaches to itself or it attaches to it.
And yeah, that was the right pronunciation of shark in Portuguese. Thank you. It's great.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, thank you.
Coming out.
Okay.
Oh yeah, so there are several people that have mentioned the squid discovery the other day. Yeah,
Another
that
one on the
was,
left. Oh, sorry, Valeria.
Oh, that's fine. So yeah, that was the first time that we could capture that kind of squid on a video, right? That was pretty fun. That was an old footage though, right?
That was from the previous
Previous expedition?
one. It was the Honolulu to Samoa.
Uh-huh. So
Leg.
it's like a month ago or something?
Oh, time questions.
Yeah, yeah, maybe I shouldn't.
It was on a Tuesday, I'm pretty sure.
Okay. Is there any other rare, relatively new discovered species? No, not really.